This is the strategy that works. We've been doing this for the last 3.5 years, and it's going to get the most levels of engagement.
This ain't this cause I say it respectfully. It's time to eat up, right like a speeder, taking it deeper, and that's how it better be. I never let the comparison get to me. I just remember the promises meant for me. I know the enemy and that he's sent for me. I keep the blood of the lemons my centerpiece. I cannot trust in no crystals or energy. Look at the chemistry, it do not even mix chemically. Most of the tricks they be gimmicks, they mimic the truth. It's poison and we got the remedy.
And what we're looking for is people that are hungry, wanting to hustle, wanting to break through walls, wanting to go after that legendary status.
They say you ain't about it. Tell them that you finna make it, but they doubt it. But you rose like the flower. Tell me what it's like to live with superpowers. I don't know, but I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I just know that I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it.
What's up, guys? I'm Kyle Milan. Which camera are we talking about? This one? This is number one?
I'll switch for you.
All right. We're going to go into this one first. For those of you that are new to the content, we're live. It's Tuesday. We come live every Tuesday. We've been doing it for, I don't even know, 12 weeks, 13 weeks straight, except for when I'm traveling. What we do on this show is we talk about industrial marketing. That's what I know. Industrial manufacturing marketing and industrial manufacturing sales. Been doing it for 23 years now. Got a full team. We're up to 27 people, 28 people now at Manufacturing Tribe, where this is what we do every day for our clients. We help them out with their marketing and their sales. It's all about driving results, driving revenue. And so for these shows, I try and bring as much value as possible to you guys to show you behind the scenes what we're doing, what's working, what we're seeing that is trending, and making adjustments along the way to help you guys out. For those of you who are going about it yourself, or if you want to work with the #1 agency, just hit us up at mfgtribe.com. If you're new to the content, I've got over 1,200 videos on my YouTube channel. Just type in YouTube, type my name, go to the channel, subscribe, turn on notifications. We're posting 35 videos a week right now, pretty consistently. Also may have seen me at trade shows, IME West, MD&M, IMTS, FabTech. We're all over the place. It's all about bringing you guys value. And today, we're going to be talking about a word that I hate whenever we use it on lives and on content, innovative. I hate it because it's like, how am I going to tie this in? Because everything is innovative when it comes to industrial marketing. You can be like, hey, we want to do something on mobile. It's like, oh my God, industrial manufacturing marketing, we don't do anything on mobile. Remember all the years ago when people were like, push it on mobile, optimize for mobile. Manufacturers like, dude, my site doesn't even show up good on mobile. So everything is innovative. So when we use terms like this, I'm like, where am I going with this? So the topic is innovative branding for manufacturers. We got Riley behind the camera today. He's back in the office. He's going to be answering your questions. So you guys have questions that are going through this comment, put them in the comment section below. That is the oxygen for me. If I get no engagement, then I'm just like, what am I doing here? But 1,200 videos later, we're still making content, even when we don't get engagement. So put a comment, tell me where you're coming from, tell me what you're about, tell me what issues you've been struggling with your company's industrial brand, and we'll answer those questions. So let's get into it. I'm gonna go to the whiteboard. #1, innovative branding for, oh man, we still got last week's stuff up here. We gotta clean this off. Innovative branding for manufacturers. Innovative means something new, different, something people aren't doing. How can we be different in manufacturing? Well, what color do we wanna do this week, Riley?
Let's do something dark that'll show up.
All right, black or purple?
Black.
Let's go black. So #1, innovative marketing is what? We want to talk about what is your starting point. Let's audit where you guys are at. Because you can't possibly know where you're going to go if you don't first assess and audit where you're at. So let's talk about your starting point. The starting point for most of you is you guys have been doing the same thing for multiple years. The brand is the same. Maybe the website was updated, maybe it wasn't. The starting point is you really have to assess and be honest with yourself and be like, from a branding standpoint, are we on point? Have we made any changes? What is our logo like? Does it show that we're innovative, cutting edge technology, all that stuff, or is it showing that we're old and outdated and slow? But you first have to audit it. What areas are we going to look at first? #1, with the starting point. Let's look at your website. Why are we going to look at your website? We're going to look at your website because that is a 24/7 marketing and selling machine. And this is usually where industrial people are like, no, my website's good. I've done it 5 years ago. So here's the thing with the website. You have to pay attention to where people are going to. And I've talked about this so much on lives. It's like manufacturing companies want to update, optimize, make adjustments to what they want the market to see first, and not what the market is actually paying attention to. So how are you going to do that? Got to go to Google Analytics for it. You got to look at your top 5 most landed on pages, top 5 most visited pages. What's the experience with them there? Is if your potential customer came to your site and that is the first thing that they saw, what does that say about your brand? Does it say what your value proposition is? Does it say what your dynamics is, your team? What's the vibe like? Are they going to that page and it's just a bunch of pictures, examples of stuff that you've done with no call to action, no words, no copy, nothing to interact with and engage with? So start there. Top 5 most landed on pages. If you're working with an agency, ask them for that report. The 2 things that I care most about when we're reporting for our clients from a website standpoint, I don't really care about the vanity metrics. We brought in more traffic. Cool. Great. More traffic. We brought in more impressions. Great. But did it do anything? Did you get deals from that? Anybody can drive traffic to your site. Anybody could put attention around your brand. Hey, influencers, I'm going to pay you this money to post something with my brand in it. I'm going to hire this person that's an influencer that's going to get attention around my brand. Cool. You got a lot of likes on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram. But did it result in anything? Did it result in actual revenue? You have to be able to track that. And so when you're looking at your website, the 2 things that I care most about, where is the traffic going? Because I can somewhat control that. You can control it from a standpoint of SEO. It's a long-term play. It's not something you can control tomorrow. But where are they going to? What are they searching for? What are they seeing first? So in our reporting with our clients, one very small aspect is going to be top 5 most landed on pages, top 5 most visited pages this month versus last month, this quarter versus last quarter, March of 24 versus March of 23. I want to see what the trends are. I want to see where people are going to, because if you get a snapshot of time to look at your brand, then you need to make sure that what you're showing is representative of what you want them to think. So start there. Put that note down. The next thing is going to be the content. Assess and audit your content. Most industrial companies are not creating content. Why aren't they creating content? Because they don't have the resources to do it. Those companies do have the resources, typically all over the place. Let's talk about content. How are you going to be innovative with your brand on content? What do you want to be known for with your content? Do you want your content to be like this, where you're doing lives, where you're helping people, giving away everything that it is that you do? Do you want to be a thought leader? Do you want to help new engineers? Do you have guides? Do you have studies? Do you have tools? Do you have calculators? Like, what is your content about? You have to figure out, what do you want to be known for? Or is there a couple things? Hey, we want to be known as the resource where people go to find a solution to this problem. We also want to help them out as they're going throughout their design journey. Before you get into FMEA, before you get into DFMEA, right? Design for manufacturability. Before you get into that, we want to provide them with tools, education, because they go to school, these engineers go to school, they learn some things, then they go in and apply it, and a lot of time there's that struggle, right? My dad used to say when he was a machinist, we get these new engineers from Purdue, one of the best engineering schools in the country, designing sharp corners in every single fixture and box and whatever they want the machine shop to actually machine. So they don't have the applied technology, the applied skill set from their engineering degree. It's more theory-based. And so if you want to help them, they're your target demographic, you have to create content around it. You have to figure out, what do you want to be known for from a content standpoint? And then develop the strategy that's going to go along with that, and just lay it out. Just look at it for like 90-day increments, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months. What are we going to do? If you don't have an agency to partner with, just have us do it for you. We have 3-degree engineers on staff that write all of our client content. We did over 700, 600, 700 articles last year alone for our customers because we know the technology behind it. So if you guys are assessing your content like, dude, we haven't done content in 2 years. Why was it? Well, we didn't have the right person. Okay, what type of budget do you have? Can you hire somebody? Can you hire somebody full-time? Do you need to outsource to an agency because you don't want the resources tied up? But where are you at with your content? If you want to be innovative, you have to be doing things that are different. Luckily for you in manufacturing, it does not take much to really be that innovative. Everybody's going one direction. Everybody's still doing traditional industrial and manufacturing marketing. You can just be like, I'm posting on LinkedIn 3 times a week. Oh my gosh, that is innovative. That's different than everybody else. You used to be able to do that. Now more people are doing it. So it's like, is that really innovative? So you're posting on social. This is considered content. You're posting on social, but it's what are you posting? Are you following the trends? Are you looking and saying like, hey, I want to do polls. Why would I want to do polls? Because I want to ask the target demographic, the people that are following my page, a question that I can get them to answer easily that will give me some information. What are 3 issues you're having with air quality at this shop? Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? And then take that information and work it into your marketing. You have like these focus groups, study groups, all that stuff. You have it. It's LinkedIn. Get them to follow your page. Ask them a polling question. Make sure that those questions are going to provide some sort of value to you with the answers and is relevant to their job. And then you can take those answers and develop a whole strategy about it. You can do FAQs on your website. You can do content strictly for it. You can do videos about it, written content and video content. There's so much is there. So if you want to be innovative, you have to do things that are different with your content. Maybe even being consistent. Every single week, I'm going to do a newsletter. No, Kyle, we're too small for that. We can't do it. It is so easy to do a newsletter. You don't have to be some big $200 million a year company to have a newsletter. Just do it every week. Create consistent content. What's the thought of the week? What's the takeaway from the week? What's one thing that you want to teach somebody for the week? That's a newsletter, goes out on Fridays, goes out on Mondays, whatever day it is. That is different. Now, the content has to provide value. It can't just be you beating your chest, being like, look at us, we're the best. Can't be that. It's got to provide value. But it's so easy to do those things. Hey, I want to work with ABC company. Man, I signed up for their newsletter like 6 months ago. They give me so many tips. I've started following this guy, this girl, this company like 3 months ago. However, already they've saved me like 2 hours a week with this thing, with this process, with this tool, with this mindset, with this calculator, whatever it is. You want to be seen as something, you have to figure out what that's going to be and then be innovative around it. That's the content. People side. That's a third sub bullet point. People. Assessing your current people. What do you have to work with? What type of talent do you have? What type of personalities do you have? Right? Can you be funny? Can you be thought leadership type? Can you do behind the scenes? Are there people that want to be on video, want to write articles, want to do long form posts? How can you look at your current group of people, your current team, and be like, what's my starting point with this? Call them all in a room together. Anybody want to be client facing? Anybody want to be public facing? Yes. Okay. We're going to have a meeting. We're going to talk about what are you comfortable with? What are you not comfortable with doing? Can you write? Can you do videos? Can you be consistent with it? Do you want to be behind the scenes? Do you want to do a tip of the day? Do you have an engineering department that you can say, hey guys, each week I just need a poll from you to be able to post it onto social. I need a question. I need 4 answers. And then that's going to go over to the marketing team, and they're going to take care of scheduling out. Just give me 5 ideas to start so we have a backlog. And then from there, we'll schedule them out. But what's your starting point with your people? Some brands in industrial, and you may know them, some of them rely on certain personalities. Some of them rely on people to bring attention, right? I get a lot of attention from my brand that then I push to the company because my brand is nothing without the team behind me, right? So I have ideas and I can tell you what to do, but without my team, we can't execute on those ideas. But some brands are like, oh, they're going to do this thing. They've got like there's people that do specific like videos in a certain setting. We have this format, lives, behind the scenes, mic'd up, trade show stuff. Like we have all these different things as part of our content strategy. That took us years to get to. But you need to sit with your team and be like, okay, what do we have to work with? Start there. Number 2, there's only going to be 3 of these. I'm trying to keep these simple. Because when we go too long, then Riley's like, bro, that was a 57-minute live. What do you want to be known for? Ever done a value proposition test with a marketing agency or Marcom company or anything like that? Or even internal? What are we known for? The fun thing that I usually say is, tell me your value proposition without saying that you talk about your on-time delivery, your quality, or your engineering resources. Start there. Everybody says the same thing. Everybody wants to be known as the best thing. We've got the best technology. Everybody says that. But our engineering team, yep, same with the other guy. Our on-time delivery, 99.87%. We shipped out 67 million parts. Our on-time delivery is through the roof. Okay, the quality score on your PPM, what is it? Right? Oh my God, it's so good. We're the best. We have the best quality, best delivery, best innovation. So if that's you, if quality and delivery is what you have to stand on, I'm sorry, but that's not a good value proposition. If you've got engineering, okay, go deeper. Like, we've got the best engineering department. How? Why? What do you guys do that's different? You got a competitor down the street, across the country. What are you doing different than them? Oh, well, we're different because we do this, and that. Go deep with what you want to be known for. Do you want to be known as a company that's helping the most people, producing the most content, fastest lead time, delivery, technology? My stuff is, you can retrofit it, you can build it up, you can break it down. We've got a base model and you can add attachments to it. We can integrate with any machine. What is it that you want to be known for? As a general brand, we help the community the most. You want to talk about a brand, Shop Floor Coffee, what they want to be known for is helping workforce development, right? So they're taking part of their proceeds and putting it back into workforce development programs because they know that the manufacturing industry, they have a lot of jobs open. That's next generation is not coming along fast enough. You've got seasoned people that are leaving and the younger generation isn't coming in. Well, it needs to be developed. And in order for it to be developed, you have to have a workforce development program, get them in the schools, get them when they're younger, get them in colleges, get them once they're out of college. That all takes energy and effort. They chose that to be their brand. What they want to be known for, even in their name, Shop Floor Coffee, right? It's only for manufacturers. Us the same. Industrial marketing, manufacturing marketing. That's it. I don't care about a company that wants to spend $1 million a year with us. That's not part of our niche. Don't care. Don't want to work with them. I've done it in the past. 8 years ago when I started, I did not like it. So what we're known for, industrial marketing, industrial sales, providing value and content. That's what we're known for. We give away all of the secrets, everything we do, every single week, every single video. Email marketing, PPC, web, SEO, social, videos, writing articles. How should everything work? Advertising, trade shows, displays, everything. This is what it is. That's what I want to be known for. Is I want to be known for the person that disrupted an industry and provided the most value as possible to it and helped the most people with their marketing to beat their competition. Whoever dives in deep enough is going to get the most benefit from it. Whoever hires us gets the added extra benefit from it. But that's what I want to be known for. So when's the last time that you sat down with your leadership group, management team, the owner, and said, what are we doing here? What do we want to be known for? Like our competition, they do X, Y, and Z. They focus on their service. We wanted to be known as the best tire recycling machine, the best injection molding machine. But it's got to go deeper than that. And I'm not saying you have to have some fluffy purpose like we're going to give back to the community. It's not about that. It's about what's your value proposition in 2 sentences that you want to be known for? What do you want to be known for in 1 sentence? We disrupted an industry and provided the best machine tools for machining hardened steel and titanium and exotic materials. Our tools think about all the big brands, right? Stanley Tools, replace them. Craftsman, lifetime warranty, right? Break it, replace it for free. Like You got to be known for something. And this is where the creativity comes into, is that most of the time people, they don't know what they should say. But it starts with a conversation internally. What do our customers say about us? Do a customer survey and ask them what they say about you. What's the best value that you provide? So let's look at so you want to be known for, go back to innovative. Number one is you're going to want to be different. How can you be different? Look at your competition right now. Look at what they're doing. You saw them at a trade show. You look at their LinkedIn page. You saw them at an event. What are you going to do to be different from them? Because difference gets attention. That's how you stand out. Everybody's doing the same thing in industrial. So how can you be different? So being different, the first thing is going to be with video. We do this all the time for our clients. How can you be different with video? Okay, tell you a story, and you can apply it to your area. We started doing video marketing for people because it was a need. What did the market usually? What are they used to? They spend $15,000 for a 4-minute About Us video, posted on the website, either homepage or About Us page. That's what the market was used to. So I was like, well, how can we be different? Well, I know that quantity is very important to stand out, because posting a video once does nothing. It's a moment in time. I know that people on LinkedIn get a lot of attention. I can find everybody that I'm trying to market to. So I said, so for our customers, it's no different. They're trying to get attention from engineers. And if I know what the engineers are on LinkedIn, but I don't know the frequency, then we have to be consistent and produce a lot of content. But it can't be the same thing, just regurgitated over and over and over again. So when we do a video shoot, we create a lot of videos from one shoot. You get a couple of long form videos and you get an insane amount of short form content. That's how we were different. That's how we've made our name in this industry. That's how we've gotten some of the clients we get. Because it's not just like, can we do a video? Sure, but that's not going to do anything. Go back to the first statement that I said. Vanity metrics, impressions, traffic, cool. Did it result in money? That's all I care about for our clients. Did it result in opportunities? Is it trending in the right direction to result in opportunities? Do we have the ability to track? Is it resulting in the right opportunities? So with videos, this is important. It gets engagement. It tells the story faster. Not many people are doing it. Now videos, break it down. You've got polished videos. You've got semi-polished videos. And you've got raw videos. They each serve their purpose. You've got horizontal videos meant for YouTube, embedded on a website. You've got vertical videos, social media, YouTube Shorts. You've got horizontal videos that you can push through email marketing. But you have to break it down into the different areas and be like, for our videos, what do we want to be known for? We want to be known as the people that go behind the scenes, show the coolest stuff. It's badass. It's different than anybody else. If you're doing cool stuff, it's easy to, you just document it and it's cool and people want to see it. Robotics, anything with robotics, people want to see. If a robotic video comes on my page, I don't care if it's just pulling a part in and out of a CNC machine, I'm watching it because it's cool, right? But how can you have fun with it? Look at all the robotics companies. What are they doing with their marketing, right? How are they having fun with it? Arm wrestling with robots. I've seen robots play basketball. I've seen robots change tires. Whitman did it. Whitman Battenfeld did it back in 2015 at MPE, 2016. They did it. It was cool. But how do you be different? That's how they were different, right? Let's take that example. Whitman Battenfeld, I think that's still their brand. They are a vertical entry and a 5-axis robot, right? Originally, years and years and years ago, it was just vertical entry on injection molding machines. So they go up and down, 3-axis, right? And you go to NPE, the biggest plastics trade show in North America, which is happening in 2 months. How can they be different at a trade show? This is going back even to 2006 probably era. They had this strategy. All right, everybody's going to be at the trade show. Everybody's got their robots. Maybe some people bring a machine. It's activating on the machine. It's pulling parts off. Okay, how are they going to be different? They brought the one that I was at. They brought a NASCAR there. They caged it all off. And they had their robots changing the tires on a NASCAR. Was this fast as a person? No, absolutely not. This is 2016. But that got a lot of attention. Everybody wanted to go to that booth to see what is this company doing. So that's how they made their brand. They did it in 2012, 2014, 2010, somewhere around there. They did it with playing basketball. They got a robot that's playing basketball. Another robot has a backboard and it's trying to make a basket. That's how you be different with video. But with industrial companies, you can just creating video separates you, right? Just creating video, but break it into those categories: polished, semi-polished, raw. Each one plays a purpose. You need to have a balance of all. You can't just say, I'm 100% raw. I'm going to show this and not say anything. You can't do that. That's one of your buckets. Non-speaking, text on screen, right? You can do those things, but you can't just only do those things. You can do fun content. You can do in-your-face content. You can do ask a question content. You can do facing, like when I say polish, I don't mean like you need the best equipment and the best editing, but it's just at a different level. So that's for your videos. Let's talk about being different with events. Let's go live, right? Do a live. Be different. Go live. Go live on YouTube. Go live on LinkedIn. Go live on the platform that you're probably watching me on right now. Everybody can do it. I talked about this like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Everybody can go live. Go live from your company page. Talk about something that's different. You going live is going to separate you from everybody else. Again, what do you want to be known for? We want to be known for the people that answer all the questions. We want to be known for the people that provide the most value, give the best tools, resources, teach people, go through their struggles, give away free stuff, free information. We're going to audit your part. We're going to run a mold flow analysis, a DFMEA, whatever. We're going to do it live for you. Sign up for this live. Send me the part file ahead of time, right? It's like an open webinar. Go live every single week, every other week, every month. Be different. That's all that innovative means. So when everybody else is going one way, you're going a different way. You're thinking outside the box. Go through all your competitors. How many of them are going live? Probably none of them. You know why? Because they're scared. Because they don't know what to do. It's easy. Think about something that somebody on your team can talk about. Do a presentation. Your salespeople talk to people all the time, right? Give a presentation. Hey guys, for the next 20 minutes, I just wanted to cover a couple of things about our company, new things in 2024 that we're getting into that I think that you guys would be interested in. That's the pitch. Then go through your product lineup. Just do it. Test it. Be different. You can do it with lives, but nobody's doing it yet because nobody's pushing them. Our customers are doing it, and some of our other customers are going to start doing it because we've pushed, because that's how you be different. Money follows attention. In order to get attention, you have to be different. You have to break through that barrier of noise. In order to do that, you have to be innovative. In order to be innovative in industrial, not very difficult. Because it's an old industry. It's pretty traditional. I'm going to be innovative. I'm going to go to 2 trade shows a year. Nope. But when I'm at that trade show, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, right? Be innovative. When you're walking those trade shows, pay attention to everything. We were just walking IME West back in the first week of February. I said to Riley, I go, what do you see? He's filming the whole thing. I said, what do you see from a color standpoint? A lot of blues, a lot of grays, a lot of white. So how do you be different? Change your branding color. Tessie Plastics at IME West stood out like a sore thumb because they were construction orange. Everybody saw it. You can see it from 10 booths away. So while everybody's saying blues, grays, all that shades of yellow sometimes, whites, we're medical device. We want to be white, clean, sterile. Okay, so is everybody else. How are you going to be different? They probably paid some agency to be like, what does the market want? Well, blue means this and green means that. What I care about is getting attention. When you walk down an aisle, how do you stand out? I talk about it in my trade show videos all the time. How are you going to stand out? While everybody's sitting, you're standing. While everybody's in your booth, you're in the aisle. That's how you work a trade show. From a branding standpoint, collateral, what are you going to do to be different? We're going through it for FabTech right now. We're exhibiting at FabTech. We're probably going to spend, I don't even know, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 this year on that show, bringing a whole team down there. Why? To get attention. How are we going to be different? We've got 4 committees internally that are going to tell us how we're going to be different, with giveaways, with stagings, with the layout, with the speakers, exhibitors, collaborating with people, some free giveaways we're doing, some stuff strictly for exhibitors, some pre-game hour stuff. Like there's tons of things we're going to do to get attention. That's how you stand out. Do lives. Just do one, and I promise. You could be known. You want to be different? Open up a Q&A. You could do a whole series on written or video content or in social. Q&A time with Joe. Ask Joe the engineer anything about your application. We're going to give you the answer live. Give me a situation, an issue that you're dealing with machining, whatever material, and I'm going to tell you speeds and fees or things that you should consider when you're machining that. Go live once a week for Q&A, right? Guess what? Nobody's going to show up the first time, or maybe 2 people. That's fine. Keep doing it over and over and over again. You may have to do it every single week for 9 months, for a year. All right, the next area, number 3. Q&A is powerful because going back to that, Q&A is easy because everybody has questions, right? You can go to your marketing department, you can go to your owner, you can go to your engineers. What's the common thing that people are asking? When you're in this stage of the process, what are they asking about? Oh, it's usually these 6 things. What's a common problem that you deal with when dealing with customers on building this, on designing this, on servicing this? What are they? Make a list. That not only can start a Q&A episode, it can create FAQs for your website page. Going back to that, right? Q&A feeds website, which also feeds content, and then you bring the people aspect in it and make a show around the people. And then this goes into live, and then you create videos from it, and now you're different. Everything ties together. Number 3. What's number 3? Consistency with frequency, right? You want to be consistently delivering content, consistently pushing out your voice, your brand, what's important to you, what do you care about, what's different, consistently. It's not a moment in time. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon. You need to go into it, commit, and say, we're going to change our brand, colors, logo. Kyle, that all costs money. No, it really doesn't. Well, I got to hire somebody that's best in, like, perfect in color. No, you really don't. Just look at the market, look at your top 3, 5, 10 competitors, look at all of their colors, look at how you could be different amongst them. All right, we don't want to mess with colors. That's fine. You don't have to mess with colors. But how can you be consistent with your content? Because that then will make you different. Kyle, there's already people that are making content. They're posting. Okay, bet you not consistently. They are consistent. Audit their content. Is it text? Is it videos? Is it raw? Is it one of those 3 types of videos, right? Polished, semi-polished, raw. Are they heavy on polish and you want to bring the raw to it? Well, if you're going to go down this path, you need to say, I'm signing up for the long haul, 6 months, 12 months. I'm going to do this every single day, every single week. That's what you have to do. Nothing else matters. You can have the best strategy, the best idea. You can have the best invention. None of it matters if you don't execute. And it's not execute once. It's execute every single day, every single week. You want to get fit? Go to the gym once, going to get no results. Go to the gym consistently. That's how you get it. Making call. Everything's around consistency. Without action, without execution, without consistency, you get nothing. You get a moment in time win, but you will not be able to stack these up without the consistency. So if you're willing to go down the path, then I would say buy into this. Do it all yourself if you want. Start it out yourself. Do it all on LinkedIn. Do it all, like, however you want to do it. Have the conversations. Talk about the brand. How can we be different? Look at our competitors. Fuck those competitors. That's what we always say. We want them all to be way below our customers. That's why we partner with people. Competition, no thanks. We're so far above that. We're innovative. We're doing new things. But in order to be innovative, you have to do something different. Stop acting like you're innovative because you, like, change the colors and that's it. Cool. Your colors are different. You're going to stand out. But once you open your mouth, once somebody goes to your site, are they going to see something different? Or are they going to see something that's the same as everybody else? Provide value, be different, and be consistent. Let's hopefully jump into the comments after we take this short break from one of our customers. Check out this video that we made for them for their annual event, and it was pretty dope. We had a lot of fun time shooting it. We'll be right back.
"70 years ago, our founder, Henry Rowan, planted a seed when he built a better furnace. Thanks to each of you, we are still growing. Each new generation of employees reaps the rewards of what was sowed before them. You are giving purpose, meaning, and value to Inductive Firm. Thank you for continuing to plant new seeds that future generations will benefit from. Today, each of you play an important role in keeping Mr. Rowan's vision alive. Metal touches our lives every day in many ways because of you and the job that you do. Mr. Rowan once said, "Make a difference. Make this world a little better because you lived in it." When it comes to our legacy and what future generations will remember, it starts with you.
We are the creators.
We are the manufacturers.
We are the builders.
We are the movers.
We are the innovators.
We are the designers.
We are the suppliers.
We are the negotiators.
We are the helpers.
We are the dreamers.
We are the collaborators.
Together we are the solutions.
We are Inductive Firm.
All right, guys, we're back. We're going to answer any comments that came through. And if there aren't a lot of comments, we're going to go on about our day. Hit me with it, Riley.
All righty. We've got a question from Mr. George Dibb. He says, how do you have innovative branding for products that are deemed to be a commodity?
All right, George, I appreciate the question. So you've got a commodity and you want to be innovative. Then you have to think about, just ask yourself the question, what makes you different? Your pricing is going to be different. Your delivery is going to be different. What commodity are you selling? The product makeup, the lineup, how you guys are packaging it, the experience that people have, how fast are you to ship it? There has to be something that's different. It doesn't have to be completely out in left field. So I don't want you guys to think that to be innovative in manufacturing, to be different, you have to be way out in left field. Just look at the space. If it's you're selling commodity like plastics, right? Well, your price is your price, right? People are going to shop on price, but what's the delivery? What's the volume you can do? If you're selling commodity like different types of steel, bar stock for steel, where are you stocking it? Location, time to ship it, ordering process. Our ordering process, when you're ready to be a customer, our reordering and ordering process is so smooth. It's like Amazon. The delivery is within 2 days because we have 12 locations across the United States, and it's all shipped from one of our facilities, right? We've got our master facility, we have stocking facilities. I could come up with 100 ideas, but you have to look at how are you guys different. If you guys are a Me Too, METOO, if you're a Me Too shop, meaning somebody says, we do this, and that, and you're like, me too. You do not want to be a Me Too shop. There's got to be something that's different. There has to be, not you're stocking the same material. Okay, you guys all sell the same things. But what's important to the customer? Well, price is going to be important when it comes to commodities. People are going to shop on price, right? Precious metals, watching the stock market, all that stuff. Pricing is important, but experience, ease, delivery, that's also important. But you can't just say, we ship the fastest. Okay, but how? Walk them through that process. Or what's the ordering experience like? Oh, it's just like Amazon. Okay, make that. We're the Amazon of this commodity. You got to figure out something that's different.
Alrighty. Then we got a question from Mr. Drinkwater.
What's up, Tim? Drinkwater coming in. Tim took the advice a while ago and started making videos. If you guys want to see somebody, perfect example of who took the advice and started doing it, check out Tim's page or Tim's company page. He's making videos.
He asks, if you're tight on space, how important is the set? Is his green screen okay, or is a real setting better?
No, the set does not matter. Your set could be out on your shop floor. It could be at the end of the press at a table. Your set really does not matter. We've had so many sets here. I mean, even this set, right? This is in our studio. We could put, 12 TVs linked together behind me and have a whole TV wall. Don't overthink the set. You can do a green screen. We do green screen with some of our clients. We've done green screen with ourselves. It just matters. It's more the words that you're saying and what value you're providing than the actual setting. But also want to tell you, when going back to this being different, right? We've made hundreds of videos, And what we've noticed is that when it's the same set over and over and over and over again, once the market's used to that, in order to be different, you have to change the set. So it could be as simple as flipping your table around the other way. We do it here. I sit where Riley's sitting. We've got the window behind us. We do mic'd up episodes, walking throughout the office, handling issues. We go traveling. That's a different set. That's how we have to be different with our content, so people aren't like, oh, there's Kyle again sitting in the same desk, same table, saying the same thing, wearing the same shirt, talking about boring shit, right? That's what I'm trying to avoid, is people being like, oh, this caught my attention. It's different. So the set really doesn't matter. Like, as you can see here, it's just a regular wall. Green screen is fine. And if you're tight on space, it's more about what you're saying, that it's about audio quality and what your message is more than the location of it.
Then we got some nice comments about the Inductotherm video that we played. Mr. Drinkwater says that he loves that we're sharing client videos now during the break. So we'll probably keep doing that. Saibavana Meta said that the Inductotherm video was engaging. And then she also has a question. She says, what metrics and indicators can manufacturing companies use to measure the success and impact of their innovative branding strategies? That's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot. So there's only one thing. So initially it's going to be traffic and the vanity metrics, right? So it's going to be, I'm getting more people to the site. I'm getting more engagement on social. But really what matters at the end of it is total deals and revenue. So I did all of these things, which then brought attention to my brand, people on the website. So if we break down website, it could be time on site, pages per session, and retention rate. So I brought more people to the site. I just did this for one of our clients. They were like, let's look at year over year. Where are we at with this stuff? Long-term play type of marketing strategy, not a go out and generate leads. It's a long-term play. I said, let's look at the last 2 months over the previous 2 months, last quarter over the previous quarter, second half of last year versus previous when you weren't with us. And looking at the metrics, so traffic is one thing on the website, but really what matters is retention rate and depth. So I got people to the site. Did they stay longer? Did they go to more pages? Eventually, the only thing that you really want to track is conversions to opportunities and then close deals. So you can say, hey, short term, I just want to see the needle move. Like, I'm going to be doing this for the next 30 days, 60 days. I just want to see more impressions, more traffic, more whatever. Long term, I want to see more engagement, more time on site, more opportunities, more deals to quote, and then past that, more customers. So you can't just go straight to, I'm going to do this for 30 days. If I don't get customers, I'm going to stop. If I would have had that mindset, we would not be engaging right now, because I would have stopped 4 years ago. So you have to start with just attention, focus, vanity metrics of likes, comments, views. How many, if you're doing on LinkedIn, how many people are viewing your personal profile? How many new followers do you have on your company page? How many people are liking or commenting on the post? How many impressions do you get on the post? How many impressions last 28 days versus previous 28 days, or last 7 days versus previous 7 days? It's more vanity initially. And then once you go deeper, then it goes into engagement, deeper engagement, opportunities, and then customers. That's it. All right, that's all that Riley's got. That's all you guys brought today. So if you guys want to see somebody applying this, I'll do a plug for Tim. You want to see somebody applying it? Tim went outside of his comfort zone, went outside the box, started shooting video content, and he's going all in on it. He's doing it 100% himself with his team, right? He's not like spending $10,000 to hire somebody else to do it. Now he's going to do it consistently, hopefully, and then he's going to see the results to see if it gets attention. And eventually he's going to see if it results in deals. So go check out Tim's profile and check out his company page. For those of you guys that got value out of this content, share it with somebody that you know. If you're not already subscribed, head over to YouTube, type in my name, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. If you guys want to listen to this in podcast format, every single full-length episode goes over the podcast. Just type in Industrial Sales and Marketing with my name. Every major podcast platform, we have it. Stay tuned. This week, Thursday, we're doing Industrial Sales Live at 2:30. Me and Alex are going to talk about that weekly roadmap for salespeople. So be sure to go to my page, look at that event, and subscribe to it. And we will see you on the next one.